Welcome to the Porch Podcast. Welcome to the Porch Podcast. It's your boy, DJ E. Mr. Influential. Y'all know, usually I'm here with P, but P is still on his excitement trail. I don't even know how long he going to. Can you put the mic in front of your face?
Oh, man, I'm excited.
I'm
excited, man.
Yeah.
Oh, now we back, baby. Now we back. Welcome back.
Yes.
To another
Yes.
beautiful, wonderful show on the Porch Podcast. As E said, P Original is here. Feeling rather well. And I just want to say you could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us. And we truly appreciate you. Okay.
So as y'all know, his weekend was well. I don't even got to ask.
No.
Because the Philadelphia Eagles.
That's right.
The Philadelphia Eagles.
That's right.
Are going to the Super Bowl against the Chiefs of Kansas City. Let's go ahead and just clap it up for the game itself. Let's clap it up for that.
Taking off these, man. Yeah. So I want to see the people, man.
Yeah, I want you to see the people.
I want to see the
So,
people.
P,
Yes.
I'm still going to ask the question.
Mm-hmm.
How was your weekend?
Weekend was fantastic.
How was your week?
Well, it's early.
Yeah.
I mean, last week it was good because it led up to the weekend, which was fantastic.
Right.
Yeah, no, it's good. Everything's good, man. You know, I don't have a reason to complain about much.
I see that.
Especially in the sports world.
Well,
Yeah. What I think I'm going to have to do, I'm going to have to follow the same regimen, the same formula I used yesterday.
Yeah.
To get up and go to church in the morning.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not saying I'm using the church.
I hope you're not.
In the spirit of the Lord. No, I don't have that kind of connection.
Nah.
But I'm going to have to go in and I'm going to have to repeat what I did.
Right.
Because the outcome was great, man. You know, week was fine. You know, like I said, you know, I'm very happy about the outcome of the game.
Right.
How was yours?
Good, man. Good. Sports was great. You know, went pretty much as we could say. P will tell you as the week went on. I did say that the Swami was back and said there will be a rematch.
Yeah, you didn't put it on.
Yeah.
You were saying that you wanted the people, if they wanted to know, they needed to follow you on your socials.
Yeah, I did. And
like Lou Young say, on your socials.
Yeah, on my socials. And I didn't say nothing on my socials, but in the text group and everything, I said, Kansas City and the Eagles. Congratulations to all my Eagles.
No, you did.
Yeah, I said all
You
that
did.
before it happened.
Yeah, man, very, very, brother.
Right.
You know what I mean? I
So my
appreciate you.
prediction now for the Super Bowl, I'm not waiting for my socials. I'm gonna just tell you, Philadelphia Eagles. Philadelphia Eagles will win this in the score. It's gonna be a nice high scoring game. 41-37.
Get him, Swam. Am I being too bold if I say that Saquon Barkley should be heavily considered, if not automatically, not automatically, but should be in heavy consideration for the MVP? Am I wrong?
Yes,
he
should be.
Am I being biased?
No, he should be.
Okay. Okay.
He is a finalist.
Okay.
I can't remember. For some reason, for the life of me, I can't remember who were all there.
I looked that up.
I know it was Joe Burrow.
That's right.
Josh Allen.
That's right. That's right.
Saquon Barkley. Lamar Jackson. And I can't remember who the fifth person was right now.
I'm going to find that out for you right now.
But you can look up this finalists, NFL finalists. I was explaining, matter of fact, me and you was discussing this.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we were.
They were just talking about the running back position was dead. And I broke down that every team in the NFC who made it to the playoffs had a strong running game.
Well, I think that first off, based on what I'm seeing here, you know what I mean. This is quoted from BVM Sports, man. I'll get a second opinion, but BVM, right? You know what I mean. By the numbers, Josh Allen, Saquon Barkley, Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson.
Okay.
Right as of now, the fact that he's the only running back mentioned, in consideration with three other quarterbacks, knowing the value that people hold the quarterback position in the NFL, I think speaks volumes. And like I said, even if he does not win it, the fact that he's in such high regard because of obviously his contribution, I think he changed the climate of the running back position.
Him, Derrick Henry.
Absolutely.
Josh Jacobs.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely. I got to ask you something, too, after this, too, yo, because I got to let y'all in a little.
Jameer Gibbs.
Stud.
You know what I mean?
Stud.
Bucky Irvin as a rookie.
Stud.
You know what I mean?
Stud. Stud.
You know?
MVP, we understand, not just most valuable player, but what you do to an organization or for an organization that's already pretty stout, to me, elevates you.
Yeah.
Right? Some people may come in and say, yo, it's easy if you come into a situation that's already pretty strong.
Right.
And then you do this, and it can be like, oh, you can see the difference. The minute he got there was different.
Right.
And I don't believe that all the time.
Me
I
neither.
think that when you can improve on a good thing,
right,
I do think it requires you to have another gear that's inside of you that I think makes you a different person.
Because I'm going to give you a perfect example of what you're talking about.
Right.
So what you said that, coming into a situation that's already pretty stacked.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Which you're saying that the Eagles are already stacked. You just added the best running back in the game.
In my opinion.
Right. It was the same thing that happened with Tampa back when you added Brady.
Yep.
Nothing else changed.
Yep.
You just added Brady.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, no, they did. I'm sorry. They did add Brady. That was the main piece. But Gronk.
Yeah.
And Antonio Brown.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to act like, but it got even more stacked.
Yeah.
Leonard Fournette. You look at all that, everybody came because of the power of Brady.
Yes, absolutely.
And he didn't win MVP that year either.
Right. Won the Super Bowl.
Won the Super Bowl. Though.
Right.
But he didn't win MVP.
So if you ask Saquon right now, I'm not in his mind.
Which one would you rather have?
Which one he'd rather have?
Yeah.
I think he want to hold that Lombardi.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I still think.
Yeah.
Pocket-wise, wallet-wise.
Yeah. Yeah.
He just changed the bar.
No, he did.
27-year-old running back.
Right.
That people thought we was crazy for. Spending the money that we did to get him. And yet you probably have a hard time finding somebody who wouldn't be willing to pay him now. You know what I'm saying? So I just look at that. Now, before I go much further than that, I do want to give a lot of credit to the young brother, but the Commanders, period. But the young brother, Jayden Daniels.
Yeah.
He's going to be a star.
Yeah, he already is.
He's going to be a star.
He's already a star. He's going to be a legend. You see the same thing, and I'm not just saying the style of play, but you see the same thing in him that you've seen in Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
You see the exact same. You knew Lamar was getting ready to change the game to that he was going to be that next Michael Vick.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You knew that.
Absolutely.
And
absolutely.
You always say these players, these type of players are special, and you see that in him, in Jayden Daniels.
Mm-hmm.
You see that.
I agree.
I feel like he's going to be. Let me tell you what I feel like he's going to be.
Okay.
I feel like he's going to be like the Jason Tatum of the NBA. I mean, of the NFL. Oh. It's going to be a while before he really gets.
I see what you're saying.
To what he's saying, but he's going to
always.
He's going. Yeah, he gets there. He gets there. But he's going to. I can see. I mean, the Commanders played great. Don't get it wrong. Yeah. But people were already showing you how to stop them.
Right.
Their confidence was getting them through these games.
Right.
Like, if we don't fumble, they're not even there.
Yeah.
I'm not taking nothing from them, but they got to come with a different game plan. They can't always rely on him running the ball all the time. And he can throw the ball too, though, because their most deadliest play ain't him running. It's really when they play underneath. You see them slants. That's why Ertz was McLaurin. So when he caught that ball on that slant, I said that's a touchdown.
Oh yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So they know that, but yeah, I see him being like that, like almost close every time.
Yeah, I think that's a good comparison.
Yeah,
with Tatum.
even how LeBron was for a long time before until he got to Miami.
Yeah, I mean, talking about that particular game, what I think is going to make him good is if Dan Quinn stays there and you let him develop with a coach.
Yeah.
if you start experimenting with switching head coaches to which I don't believe they'll move anybody unless somebody, gets hired for another position somewhere else. If they keep that together, then yes.
They got to be that. They got to be that. They got to, follow that pattern of Sean Payton and Drew Brees.
Yeah.
Belichick and Brady.
Absolutely.
Like if Quinn and Jayden Daniels, it can be that.
Even Andy Reid and Mahomes.
Yeah. It's another one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna get to that game.
Yeah.
But when you look at it and you say things like he's got what they call he's got all of the skills. He's got all of what you want to see.
The attributes.
All the attributes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When you see him doing the things that he's doing, the first things that we say is that he's showing a level of maturity.
Yes.
In terms of game. Not immaturity like he's a kid or acting young. But the game wasn't too big for him to play.
Take these off because it might be giving a glare on there.
Now, you might have to drug test Louisville, man. Sorry, man. I don't want to insinuate that brother. Y'all saw the game. I learned something new yesterday, E, that I didn't even know. Yeah. That if you keep getting the call called on you,
right,
enough times, and after a referee warns you, you do it again, in that particular situation, they can award the team the points.
A touchdown. Just give them the touchdown.
Never knew that.
Never knew that either.
I mean, I understand that you're trying to, jump the count or whatever for the tush-push situation and all of that. Mm-hmm. One point, man, even my wife was like, yo, what's wrong with number 4? Like, is he all right? Like,
yeah. I told you what it was. I told you he was.
I think it's the paint. They be putting that stuff in their face.
That's speed. That's speed.
Black speed.
Black speed.
They call it tar. Sorry. Started off so productive.
Oh, man.
Y'all know that E had a problem with Jayden Daniels being chosen to go to the
Pro Bowl
over Baker Mayfield.
I did have that
bias,
problem.
Y'all. He was being biased.
I did that. I wasn't being biased. I just felt like my boy had actually.
You know what I mean? Thank you for the congratulations to you.
No problem, man. Yeah, y'all, you know that. Yeah, one more time, clap it up for the Philadelphia Eagles, y'all. NFC champions of the world right now.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Yep, what was I saying?
You were saying that you felt the way about Jayden Daniels being considered, or not being considered, being chosen.
Yeah, over Baker Mayfield.
Over Baker Mayfield for the Pro Bowl.
For the Pro Bowl, yeah.
Right.
Look, because I was looking at their numbers, and the only thing I could say is I could see how they slighted, Mayfield in some aspect.
Right.
Not because just to make this clear, if people don't follow, the Pro Bowl is selected before they even play a playoff game. So it ain't like right now, in my opinion, I feel like Saquon can go be MVP because of how he's still balling right now.
Does it look a little rigged?
Yeah.
A little rigged.
Yeah.
Did neither Mahomes or Hurts made it to the Pro Bowl?
No, because the people that they picked really was that. Because in the NFC, it was Jayden Daniels.
Right.
Didn't they pick Jalen Hurts?
I don't believe so.
No, it was Jayden Daniels. Oh no, Jared Goff.
Yeah.
And it was
Saquon made it. For months.
No, but it was 3 quarterbacks.
Oh, the third quarterback was what's the name? Jayden Daniels.
That's what I said.
Jayden Daniels, Jared Goff. Oh, okay. One more. I thought you said the other person already.
Nah.
So Jayden Daniels, Jared Goff.
Let's just find out.
And
NFC Pro Bowl quarterbacks.
Daniel Jones. Nah, I know it's real.
Here we go. NFC Pro Bowlers. All right, here we go. Let's see. All right, we're gonna run it down.
Was it Sam Darnold?
I think it was Sam Darnold. Yep. I'm pretty sure it was Sam Darnold. Yes. Sam Darnold.
Okay.
Yep.
So Baker wasn't better than Sam Darnold is?
This is what I'm saying.
But you ain't go after him.
I didn't even notice. Nah, but I knew why at the time. the records. I was like, they're going off the records.
Do you think that there was ever a point in the season that Sam Darnold was better than Jayden Daniels?
Absolutely not. Okay. Absolutely not. But I thought they really did it because of just strictly off the record.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? I said it because I never seen a rookie go to the Pro Bowl. It could have happened too another time, but I just didn't know of another time a rookie QB went to the Pro Bowl.
Well, then what was Green Bay's regular season record? But then he was hurt a lot too.
Oh,
Jordan Love.
Yeah, he was hurt a lot. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I see the argument.
But now I renege because I forgot. I don't know why I ain't go after Sam Darnold. That's some bullshit. Jayden Daniels was better than Sam Darnold.
Spades. Now I renege. You realize that Joker he played. Wait a that was my partner that cut that. I'm sorry, partner that cut that. Yeah, man.
Nah, my bad. Yeah, I'm sorry, young brother.
Yeah.
Nah, he deserved that over Sam Darnold.
He got a lot of influence, man.
So
the fact that you didn't go, if he felt the way, he might have had, we call him the mayor. So just be careful, man. So Sam Darnold got it. I mean, I'm just going to show you, man.
But Sam had high passing yards too, though. He was real high. He was I think he was second in yards. That's what it was, Pete, and they were still a record. So I remember that's what I looked at. Our record, Washington was a game ahead of us. That's what it is. I'm re-nigga again. Being a re-nigga.
Right, man. You being a re-nigga.
Yeah. Nah, I don't know, man. I was just hurt.
Reaction Monday, baby.
I'm just hurt my QB ain't make it.
So that's probably the most honest thing that you said. Now I'm cool. I just wanted to get you there.
If we look at the post, I was like, so you think he did better than Jalen Hurts? I even said that to you. You think he posed?
So I think that, and this is going to sound biased because it's going to be on some old, not even my quarterback, on some seniority at your job type of style.
That's what I was saying.
I feel like your first year, no disrespect.
How do you go to the Pro Bowl?
I don't know how you get in the first year.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm basically saying.
You feel me? Now I could be dead to right wrong, but I feel like there's certain things we don't got enough tape. We don't got enough, real. Now some people may turn around and say, well, because of what he did for that franchise. You see it. But then the unfair part twist of that, in my opinion.
Come on, say it.
Now you got Dan Quinn, you got coaches, so you got other people.
You got other
right.
So how do you know that if it was, who was the coach last year? Ron Rivera? That was a couple years ago when he was coaching Washington, right?
Yeah. Was that last year?
Was that last season?
I want to say last year.
Oh, yeah. Riverboat Ron.
Riverboat Ron.
Right.
Yeah.
So let's just say Riverboat Ron was there and Jayden Daniels came.
Yeah.
That don't mean they're going to be a Riverboat Ron and Cam relationship.
That's what I'm saying. Or the OC.
Yeah.
Whoever that person is. I don't know who that OC was last year. They may have changed offensive coordinators and everything.
Right now, too, I ain't going to say Liam Cohen.
Feel away.
Liam Cohen, man. That was some bullshit. Word up, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
That pissed me off.
Yeah.
Jacksonville ain't gonna be shit either. I'm saying that. Yeah.
I get it. I get it.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
No, absolutely. I'm getting in touch with these people now because you feel how you feel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But no. I think that you do have to consider the fact that they had a coaching change.
Right.
We did not know.
Right.
What Jayden Daniels was going to be at this level.
Right.
But I'm a little biased. Like I said, I feel like a first-year guy.
Yeah, I know what you said. I feel it. Listen. You come in. This is basically what you're saying. The first-year guy overachieved our expectations.
I think
that's basically what they're saying.
I think so.
To put him in the Pro Bowl because when he comes in as the first-year guy, he's supposed to be hyped. He's supposed to be pumped. He's supposed to be trying to do what he was doing. Yes, he is. You can see that. I just said the young man going to be a legend. But how often? Because this could be his one and done season.
Yeah.
Next year, let's just say next year go and then Caleb turn into him.
Yeah, but no, I get it.
See what I'm saying?
I get it. No, I get it. I mean, I think that.
Or now Michael Penix get a full season.
Right. So the question becomes if they fell short of the postseason.
Right.
Because like you said, those selections take place before the postseason begins.
Right.
At what point, like, were you really tallying up, like, yo, this is going to be...
Well, it's right at the end of the regular season, but you know fast, so they've been tallying it up. So
they've been tallying along the way.
So it's still, when they put it to you like this, it's not based off of any postseason play. However, the postseason seeding is already set when they release the roster.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
So like I said, when you think about it from the perspective of, or like we're talking about, you pick two quarterbacks from the same division.
Right.
Nothing against neither one of them because their records, like you said, even with one to do with it.
Right.
We know that the Pro Bowl is more for entertainment than anything else. So I felt like they picked him because he brings a level of entertainment.
Right.
Because of his skill set.
Yeah.
Because the other two are not fleet of foot anyway.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about them, you know what I mean, as far as the NFC people. And then you got one on the AFC side with Lamar. I just feel like it's more novelty than anything else.
Yeah.
But the Pro Bowl is a big deal for incentives for these players.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know what the kind of money, like yesterday, we already found out, you know, with Saquon picking up $250,000.
Right.
For doing what he did yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
With the potential of another $250,000 being available to him, depending on the outcome of the Super Bowl, when we win the Super Bowl.
Right.
All things being considered, I think that there's some kind of monetary, you know, situation attached to making the Pro Bowl. I'm not sure, quote me on it, but there's an incentive bigger than just the notoriety element of it. So I just think that, like I said, man, you know, you made a valid point. Baker could have been a serious consideration.
Oh, yeah.
But I think the records did it.
Yeah.
I think you were right.
Yeah.
You know, but I think it's more novelty than anything else.
I think if we because I think if we turn around, that's why they ain't. Just think about it. In the last 7-8 weeks of the season, your top quarterbacks in the NFC was Jayden Daniels, definitely. But it wasn't Jalen Hurts, even though it was in a sense, because he would get those 1-yard touchdowns, because everything counts. But what I'm saying, really full all-around play, he's playing clean football, but it really was Baker Mayfield and Matthew Stafford.
Yeah.
Because they had to make a run to get to the playoffs, and they did that.
Right.
They did that.
But you know it's different because here you have a person like Patrick Mahomes who didn't make it.
Right.
But is it in position to try to have the first three-peat?
Yeah.
One would turn around and say, well, how's the guy who clearly, consistently has been able to do enough to get to the main show, not part of the consideration? And that part for me was more, it's novelty.
Karl Malone, Michael Jordan.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, there's three-piece. Karl Malone was getting MVPs those seasons.
Yeah.
Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just think it's more.
Yeah, what you're saying is makes all the sense in the world. And that's why people makes those theories like a lot of the stuff be scripted. Whatever it is, it is. If it is, it is. It ain't, it ain't. I ain't going to that. But what I'm saying is, that's what makes you think about it, because a lot of it is more novelty than anything. When it comes especially to the Pro Bowl and all that type of stuff.
No, absolutely.
Because if you sit there and you look at it, right, you it sounds right. Like, so it was 7 NFC quarterbacks you think about it, in the playoffs.
Right.
The 3 that went to the Pro Bowl were really the ones they expected to be eliminated.
That's why I said what I said earlier.
Yeah.
Do you feel like some of that is even taken into consideration? Well, I can't say for certain, but we're going to go.
I'm going to say yeah.
Yeah, because all 3 of them went, on the NFC side, all 3 of them went to the postseason.
Yeah.
Right? And on the AFC side, what was it? They didn't. Lamar
was
Josh, right?
And Joe. Joe ain't go to the postseason.
Right. And so when you start looking, you start saying, okay.
Also a candidate for MVP.
Right.
So my point is, candidate, the MVP.
Right.
Didn't make it to the postseason.
Okay.
Didn't do any of that.
We know why.
Right?
Kansas City kind of did something corny at the end of the regular season.
Right. But think about it, though.
I hope they do something
Baker Mayfield did go to the postseason. Only one person threw more TDs than him.
Yeah.
Joe.
Right. But that's why I say, like, I think they kind of took it away from the situation is more novelty, and it's just crazy because when you look at that, like, all right, out of the 6 quarterbacks, 5 of them made it to the postseason and 1 didn't. And that 1 could have, depending if Kansas City would have beat Denver that last game, there was an opportunity there for all of them to be in there. You know what I'm saying? So when you start picking them, like, I ain't taking nothing from Sam Darnold. But if you look at the 3 quarterbacks that they had picked, you say to yourself, well, Minnesota's all right, but I don't, like, you called it. You swamied the fact that you both of them was going to be one and done.
Oh, yeah. I called the Detroit and Minnesota was going to be one and done.
So, in theory, what you were saying all along is the only one that may not make the Pro Bowl is Jayden Daniels.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? We know it was no shot for Joe Burrow. He was automatically in. As soon as the clock went 0 in that Denver-Kansas City game. Yeah. Joe said, get my stuff ready. I'm going on out here. You know, wherever it's going to be. Where the Pro Bowl at?
Orlando.
Oh, it's nice.
Yeah. Hey, bro, listen. Listen, when the porch start going on the road, just for nothing. Yeah. Because it's gonna come a time. We just going to be in the Pro Bowl like.
Yeah. As soon as you get that thing off your ankle. Yeah. I'm just joking. Anybody who knows E. No, he's the last person that's going to have something on his ankle.
Yeah. Not me. So
we got to definitely touch on the conversation about
I ain't got to touch on nothing, man. I ain't got to touch on motherfuckers. You can tell I ain't touching.
Feel better.
Yeah,
feel better. Whatever it is, I hope you get over it. But we got to talk about, since we ain't touching on nothing.
Right.
You feel better like when I presented that?
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
All right, cool. There was an AFC Championship game as well.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Shannon Sharp said Josh Allen might have to go to the other conference.
Yeah.
To try to beat Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Said he can't get it done.
Yeah, he just can't get it done.
Said just can't get it done in the postseason. Figure it out in regular season. He can figure something out. Postseason? Can't get it done. Now, I did read something.
Okay.
The rest of the Bills has kind of been coming to the aid of which tight end was that dropped that pass? He could have caught that pass.
Yeah.
He could have
caught that pass.
I'm trying to remember his name.
Why? What you mean come today, though? It was death threat?
Well, yeah. I know. I tried to roll it out like it wasn't going to be. Be careful, too, because I ain't rolling. Tried to roll it out. That's crazy. It also would be. No, it was different. So the point that I'm trying to make, well, we good for 1 a week, man. We good for, have we ever had a clean show?
Yeah.
Nah. We just encountered or something. I seriously. Because we have EA involved in every show just about. So I know for a fact, bro. Plus, we don't even talk clean.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
You do.
Yeah, but I'm talking about on the strength of 1.
Yeah.
Or pause. I might talk clean. Maybe I ain't cussing and stuff sometimes.
Yeah. But pause.
But pause. You don't need to cuss to have an accident with that. Man. It's one of them things. You know what I'm saying? Like last night, like last week with the polls.
I don't know.
Don't do that because you was the guy last week.
Pause.
All right.
I was the guy last week. What are you talking about?
I would hope you're a guy every week.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying you were the guy. You gonna make that weird? Like, how do you do that? I'm trying to understand. How you gonna make that one weird, right?
Some chicken, man.
Oh, that was so ethnic of you. I don't think it was rigged, y'all. I know a lot of people keep saying that. Do I think there is any conspiracy things in sports? I think it needs to be the thought that it is.
Right.
Because I think that when you do have that, people can go to sleep at night. There's some people that need a conspiracy theory to get some rest. Because they can't deal with the fact that the ball, pause, just didn't bounce their way.
Yeah.
And so they need a conspiracy theory.
Yeah, I like writing them just to mess with people sometimes.
But you know how many lives you probably saved?
Yeah.
Like, just think about it. Like, I know it's not me, we making a joke, but it's reality. If you go to sleep saying last night, Kansas City, man, they always rigging it for them, it lets you go to sleep. Because in your mind, you may be angry about what took place. But the reality of it is you thought it was a conspiracy anyway, right? That might have helped you. Now, if conspiracy don't exist, now you playing in your mind, different situations. And, now people are getting threats and all this other kind of stuff. It's kind of deep. I heard a lot of people make, and I think it's a wild statement, if the Chiefs go to the Super Bowl, they're not going to win. But if they figured out a magical way to win, people are not going to watch the Super Bowl next year. It's a lie. It's a lie.
Mm-hmm. Super Bowl most watched thing on TV.
It's a lie.
That's why the commercials. That's why the commercials was so much.
Right. Think it was fixed?
Nah, I don't think it was fixed. I think we seen the two best teams make it.
How do you beat Patrick Mahomes? Because you did it. I had to wait for the show to ask that question. How do you beat Patrick Mahomes?
Gotta have Tom Brady. TB12, baby. That's it. You gotta have TB12, man.
Don't say that, E, because you know what that equates to, right? That means that because Tom's retired, then you're saying there's no code to beat him now.
So here's the question. How do you beat TB12? Because you did it.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
He retired, though.
Yeah.
So he won.
Yeah. No, but
he retired as a champion.
So listen to what I'm saying. How did y'all beat TB12?
Took a lot. It wasn't like you looked at the end of the game and said, "Oh man, they made Tom's day difficult." It took a play, but it was a play that just sealed it for us.
Right.
When y'all beat them, what was the score?
Oh, 31-9. They never scored a touchdown.
Okay, so can we revisit my question again? Because we know what it took for us to beat them. Strap fumble. Y'all beat them 31-9. Could you care to elaborate on what you think you guys have to do specifically to Patrick Mahomes?
Defense.
Okay.
You have to blitz.
Okay.
And keep a spy at the same time.
Okay.
So you got to have a quick person like a Bond.
Okay. So you're looking at that defense we got right now.
Right.
Do you see some?
Yes, you have it. Yeah.
Okay.
Where I'm exactly like what I like respect the most about y'all defense is your stars are young. Your stars are young.
It's Tom Brady.
Nolan Smith. Yeah. Jordan White. Right? Made that up. That's my boy Jordan name.
We just got him. We just got
Jordan Davis.
Jordan White tonight.
Reggie
right
White
on time, man.
Reggie White.
He said Jordan White. I love it.
That's my boy Jay.
That's his boy Jay.
That's my boy Jordan.
Jordan Davis.
Jordan Davis, yeah, right?
That was a great draft.
Yeah. Listen.
Because when we got him, we got A.J. Brown in that same draft. Trade with Tennessee.
Yeah. That was a great. And then you sit there but what I was really
and
impressed
then Kobe Dean the next.
Right. Oh, wow. Okay, but here's what I really was impressed with, though. Cooper DeJean. Yeah. And Kenyon Mitchell.
Yep. Yeah.
Those young boys, man. Yeah. Those young boys both are in the running for Defensive Rookie of the Year on the same team. I
think they both benefited tremendously from being in an organization
Yep.
and having veteran guys,
Yep.
Fangio,
Yep.
which I'll give him all of the credit for the bond,
Right.
utilizing him because he was a special teams guy out there in New Orleans.
Right. I know.
And for him to come there and to be able to say, this guy needs to be on the field more.
Right.
That takes a certain kind of vision and ability to be able to get players
Right.
to respond to coaches in a certain way.
Absolutely.
So I'm going to say that about that. First and foremost, I respect Patrick Mahomes. I do. But I think that the reality of it is that like anything else, when it comes to football, it's about minimizing mistakes. Jalen Hurts, who is one of them, in my opinion, one of the most scrutinized quarterbacks in the game. There's some others. He is the definition of damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Oh, yeah.
When he ran the ball and broke out of the backfield and did things like that, but had a lot more turnovers, he's costing the team. He's a problem. He's doing too much. The minute he starts to fall back, they go and get a running back that could really, really be able to take some of that load off of him, so to speak. He can only run the ball. Can't really throw the ball. Look around at the receivers. They're not doing well. They're standing third. Minimizes the turnovers. Gets better results. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. I like something that he said. I thought it was pretty, and I may misquote him, not quoting him verbatim in so many words. He said that he had a plan before they had an opinion. I think that when you recognize your own flaws and you start to realize that you have to make adjustments to make you a better contributor, you still have to have tough enough skin to deal with the scrutiny that comes along with it. Because people have a problem with change.
Right.
Right? They have a problem with change. And I say this a lot of times because of the microwave mentality. Now, when I say microwave mentality, some people may think that I'm just talking about things needing to change in an instant. No. Microwave mentality. Small, micro, the wave, what everybody else is doing, mentality. We don't think big enough. When Jalen made the point to be able to turn around and say, I had a plan before you had an opinion, he was letting you know right then and there, your concept of me and your thoughts of me
don't matter. Because you know what people respect? Results. Right.
That's what people respect.
You got the mama mentality. That man's focused. That young man's locked in and focused.
Yeah. You can't be better unless you see the flaw. I mean, we talked about that already.
Hey, you know what he said? Know what else he said?
What's that?
Same thing I always said. You never really lose. You just learn a lesson.
Yeah. No, that's it. That's it exactly.
That's it.
But that's the point, right? So when I look at a person like a Patrick Mahomes, who I don't have anything against, regardless of whether we were playing against him or not in the Super Bowl, could have very easily been Josh Allen. Could have very easily been that. I have no qualms with him on that. I respect the fact that the man has a higher level that he holds himself, a standard that he holds himself to. You know what I mean? You see it. You know what I mean? The accountability that's inside of a person like a Tom Brady. Look at the results of his career. No matter what he did, it was always room for improvement. You know what I'm saying? And he knew. Heavy's the head that wears the crown. You can't be the legend without being scrutinized. It doesn't happen. So when I look at a person like a Patrick Mahomes, who wasn't the number one pick in that draft class, and we talked about that. But if you can go back and redo that draft class right now, there's no way he's not the number one pick in that draft class.
Not number one. The first quarterback.
Number one. What Patrick Mahomes has done, no matter what draft he was in, I don't care if the team did not need a quarterback.
I get what you're saying. Like
they wouldn't have let him go.
Like Michael Jordan.
Right.
I got you.
In hindsight.
Same thing with Tom Brady.
Right,
I got you.
It takes a certain level of
greatness.
Of greatness inside of you, inner competition.
Right.
the ability to be able to block out the noise, but use it also as fuel to get better. Not because people want you better.
Because you want to be better.
Because you want to be better.
Right.
So I actually admire the young brother for being able to do that.
Right.
Once again, I think he benefited from being with a coach like Andy Reid.
I see the same thing within Jayden Daniels as long as Dan Quinn is there.
I believe that. That's how you build the structure. You
gotta
keep the teachers, the guys that's in their ear.
The core.
You gotta keep that. You gotta keep that constant.
Yeah.
Because when you start to change and move that stuff around and this, that, and the third.
And Jalen did all this with them changing and moving shit around.
That's what I'm saying. So you look at the players, and you see the things that they're doing, and you can't do anything but admire the standard. Let's be honest, bro. Everybody can't win the Super Bowl.
Nah.
Could only be one team.
Right.
But every team has a quarterback. Every team has captains. Every team has leaders. Every team has veterans. There's a standard. Regardless of any and all things, there is a standard that has to be present.
And they all have, every stadium, they all have a stadium. Mm-hmm. And they all have powder shooting in the sky. Yeah. Listen, I gotta ask you this question.
Absolutely.
All right. You got a nice little video going around of you dancing and everything.
I was very happy.
And I see shout out to Gilly the King, you know what I mean? He's got everybody going crazy, doing the dance. But Candy is the powder anthem. It's the powder anthem of the world. Blow the Whistle is the Eagles' anthem nowadays.
Well, one would say that Candy's the powder anthem.
It is.
Blow the Whistle is the...
Blow the... Hey.
But hey, what whistle they talking about?
Go on and on. Yeah.
I think that championship weekend was great. It's unfortunate for the teams that didn't make it. Shout out to any of those teams, man, that was there. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm excited about what's yet to come with that. Like you said, you know, the landscape of the actual NFL to me looks good. You know, right. There's some stars. We're gonna do a lot of battles with Jayden Daniels. He's in our conference. He's in our division. Yeah. He's in our division.
That's like me with Bryce Young, man.
Same thing with you and
Michael
Bryce.
Penix.
Carolina came on strong at the end. Mm-hmm. Definitely Atlanta's. I think Atlanta's got their guy.
Yeah.
You know, it's a lot. It's a lot, man. You know what I mean? Championship stuff, right? Man. Mm-hmm. I think there's a lot of incredible athletes in some positions that hopefully they can keep their core as far as their coaches so that they can continue to build upon that. That's all I can say about, you know, that element of it. Mm-hmm. And as far as anything outside of that, man, in terms of the players, man, you know, it's a business.
Yeah.
Make business decisions. You know what I'm saying? Get paid. Put yourself in the best possible positions that you possibly can because for us, it's a game. For you, it's a job.
Right.
You know, I'm passionate. You are.
Yeah.
But if they stop paying you today, I think your passion would leave.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Everybody passionate to the check.
Yeah.
Stop it. Let me see something. My passion.
Boom, doom, ba doom, 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 doom. It'll slow down.
Yeah.
That check go doom, doom. They out of there.
Yeah.
But while that money coming, guess what they do? Boom, boom, go on and on. That's what they doing. That's what they doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. You ready for this halftime show?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
What we got Kendrick. What we got?
Yeah, TDA. Top Dog. They both on TDA. They both on Top Dog Entertainment.
Excited?
Yeah. 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 I just
What song if you don't hear would you be disappointed? So I think it's easy to be like, yo, you know what I mean? Not like us and all that other stuff.
I don't know. Because artists at his stature, you know, sometimes they'll go all the way back to their first album for certain songs. And piece of it because he knows and Kendrick, I'm just excited to see what he's gonna do because he's always, everything he does has a subliminal message. It's a plan. And you don't understand it. What?
What if Diddy came out?
And on that note, man, this has been the Porch Podcast. Oh my God!
Before you go, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Supposedly he released the list today, y'all.
Ooh.
Did he release the list of who else was at them parties and everything? Supposedly, man.
Nah, that ain't real.
I'm gonna leave y'all with that, man. I'm gonna leave y'all with that. But hey, just for a question, what if Puff comes out halftime?
What are you gonna do with Benjamin?
First off,
I don't think Diddy guilty, man. I don't like what he did to Cassie.
Yeah.
I ain't like what Ike Turner did to Tina.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, I'm just saying, I'm keeping it real.
You could not be not keeping it real saying that.
Right? But my point is, what I'm saying is, so what if he had 1,000 bottles of baby oil, all that drug? I don't think he was drugging people, man. I don't believe that. That's my opinion.
Who would be on that list if he said, we ain't going to do it the other way. We ain't going to do it the way that's like, oh, what's your name was on there? Oh, that's crazy. What's your name was on there? Give me 3 names that if he said these names, it would blow your mind that they was on the list.
Jaleel White.
Urkel.
Yeah. Okay. Jaleel White. You asking me some bullshit.
Give me 2 more.
Jaleel White.
Yeah.
Macaulay Culkin.
Right. Then I'm gonna give
Tyler, the Creator.
Then I'm gonna give you my 3. Man.
Some bullshit.
That's all right. Yeah, that was you sure?
Nah,
now flip
Tyler.
fix that. Okay, do a third, a different one, man. That's a possibility. Anything,
Clarence Avant.
Who was that?
Look it up.
Why you can't just tell me who it is right now? I don't.
The Black Godfather.
Yeah, I mean, really though. I mean, I don't.
I would be surprised if his name was on it.
My 3 people. Yeah. Archie Bunker.
What?
Let me see. Seriously, that would be like word. That's crazy. Not an Archie Bunker. I take that.
Yeah,
back.
about to say Archie Bunker old as hell. He was
back.
old in the 70s.
I take that back. High profile person. Trump. That would surprise me. And I can't confirm if he was or wasn't, but I mean that would surprise me. Elon Musk. It would throw me off. Oprah.
I'll take mine back. Because I was bullshit.
Oh, you want to do the real. Yeah.
Surprise me. Really was surprised. If you had.
Don't say nothing crazy. Like Chuck Norris.
Nah. No, really was surprised me. Ice Cube.
Okay. See, now, you being for real now.
Right. Other than 50.
We already know he wasn't there.
Mm-hmm. And if they said no bullshit. If they said Barack Obama was there.
So your second list is official. Yeah. I'd be disappointed as well if those people were there.
Right.
Whatever comes out of this situation with Diddy with that, man, at this point, he got enough judgment on him. I'll say this. Nobody's perfect. It just goes to show you that even when you think that people got it all figured out and worked out.
And I got an honorable mention.
They got some other things that could be going, ooh.
Denzel.
Okay.
If they said Denzel was there, that'd have pissed me off.
Okay. I'm ready for the show then. Yeah. That was uncomfortable, that last one.
Nah, I'm just saying.
Training Day Denzel, too.
Yeah, like I'm saying.
He might have been there. Training Day Denzel, he might have. I'm not going to say he was participating.
Nah,
but I think, you don't think so?
Nah.
Okay. All right.
Nah. I don't think Denzel party with Jamie.
Okay. I agree with that, man.
Yeah. Listen, y'all. This was another episode of the Porch Podcast right here. It's your boy DJ E, Mr. Influential. We gonna clap it up for that right there. Y'all can catch us and hear us on any of your favorite podcasts and streaming sites like iHeart Radio, Audible, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher Studio, Red Circle, Chuck Norris Radio. And Pete, tell them where they can see us.
Every week, right on our YouTube channel at the Porch Podcast.
That's it.
You can catch us each and every week. You know what I mean? Hey, like E said, you find us anywhere audio-wise. We appreciate you guys tuning in each and every week, man. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us. And we appreciate the time. Once again, to my beloved birds, congratulations. We got to hold off for a couple weeks. We just want to go 1-0. One more, baby. Just one more win this week. Appreciate y'all. Toast to my Eagles, man. Y'all be safe. Y'all be safe.
Y'all be safe.
Y'all be safe, and we'll see y'all next week.
All right,
family. Peace. Who on the porch? Let's go.